first YouTube video about guns, I'd like to talk about targets. Now, I buy some of my targets, but I really like to make my own, to kind of take drills that I've found out about on websites like pistoltraining.com, that's a great one, and kind of tailor the drill to my own needs and also the targets to my own needs. These are some that I buy. I mean, you can't go wrong with the silhouette target. You got your little silhouette targets. These were on clearance at Walmart, so I had to get them. I love the Dirty Birds. And these right here are what I use a lot of times to make my own targets. They're pretty cheap, less than $5. You get 10 of these spots you can stick on paper. So like what I did here, this was a drill I came up with. Used every spot that's on one sheet here, all 11 spots. So I just made a drill up that would use all the stickers just to kind of keep it all even. What I do is a slow fire at each of the 6 1-inch dots, then do a rapid fire, well, a little faster. I use a part-time on this app for the iTouch here. Shot timer, I don't have a real shot timer, but that app works pretty good. 20 seconds to shoot 6 different dots. Then we take it down to, I believe, 5 seconds to draw and fire 1 on each of these. The last part of the drill, the 2 larger spots, is a draw and then 3-second part-time to put 2 on this target and transition and put 2 on that one. So as you can see, I need a little work. My wife did a better job of it on this one here with her Beretta Nano. It's a little different configuration with the dots. You can put them all out there however you want. You can see here, she was pretty daggum accurate. This was from about 3 to 5 yards, somewhere in there. And you know, you want to be close with small dots like that. She ran the drill twice. You can see here when she got down to her double shots, I mean, that's pretty good there. 2 here and then transition all the way over here and put 2 there. She basically only missed 1 shot out of 8 shots. Rapid fire. Now she didn't beat the time. She didn't beat the 3-second part time, but she could definitely get faster because she's, you know, very accurate. So once you're that accurate, you either change the distance or reduce the amount of time you have. I like the big paper like this because it shows your misses. You know, when you just have a small target like this out there, you know, 5 yards or whatnot, you miss it, you know, you don't know where. With this paper, it's 2 feet by 2 feet, and this is packing paper. For about $8 at Walmart, you can you get 160 sheets of this, and you can't beat that. I mean, that's not why I make targets. It's not to save money, because actually, you know, buying targets is the cheapest thing to buy when it comes to gun-related stuff. You know, after ammo and range fees, the target, you know, if they're charging you $1, $1.50 for a target, that's really pretty cheap in the whole scheme of things. But I make them just to tailor them to what I want to do. Here's the packing paper. It's 2 feet by 2 feet. You know, it's cheap stuff, recycled, I'm sure. And you take your dots and you peel them and stick them however you want. Now, one of my favorite drills is the dot torture, which you can print out the dot torture off of pistoltraining.com, and it comes on a piece of paper about that size, and it has, you know, small dots on there. But I like to, you know, make it a little bigger, maybe back it up a little further. I either draw circles on here, 10 circles, or what I've done is made this template. There's 10 circles or dots on the dot torture, so why not make it a pyramid, you know, like bowling pins. So I made this template when I just laid over the paper, cardboard. It's the same size as the paper. And I'll draw a mark at each dot, and then that gives me a reference point to stick my dots. And you do the same drill. What I like about doing it that way is, as opposed to the dot torture drill, the way it comes is on your transition shots, you can make them further apart. Make it a little harder to do. Anyway. Well, here's the dot torture I was talking about. I dug one of these up that I saved. And here's what I'm talking about. Dot torture, all the dots are the same size. I like to make it a little more challenging by using the different size dots that come in the packet. When you're doing your 5-shot slow fire, you know, hey, why not? Go for the small one. There they all are. It's not too bad. And when you go into the draw and fire each 5 shots, you know, might as well go for a small one there too. It's a two-handed fire, slow fire. Moving on down to dot number 3 is a transition 3 and 4. So hey, let's make them big, right? You know, it's a little quicker and it's more of a transition. 5, once again, is a slow fire. Here, I drew the rules on here because back in the day I couldn't remember them without the cheat sheet. I kind of got it memorized now. I've done it so many times, and it's a lot of fun. I'm going to keep doing it. Here's 5 is all strong hand, be it right or left, whichever your strong hand is. That's slow fire. So there again, it's a small dot. Let me see, 6 and 7. Okay. Unlike the dot torture that you print out where the transition dots are right next to each other, I like to put a little space between them. So we went 6 and 7 here. And then 9 and 10 is another transition. Let's put them far apart. 8 is your offhand, support hand, weak hand, whatever you want to call it. 5 shots, weak hand into this dot. So it's a little bigger than the one that you're going to use your strong hand on. You know, you should be pretty proficient with each hand, but that's why it's called a strong hand, right? It should be better. Make it harder. A little dot there, which I didn't hit it, but hey, it's about the grouping, right? Not too bad. 6 and 7 is just like 3 and 4, only you're doing double shots. Because you're doing double shots, you know, you get 2 shots to hit it, right? Double tap. Get your follow-up on target. Unlike an instant transition from 3 and 4, you get 1 shot and you got to move. Here you get 2, so back it up. So that's why I use the smaller, the 2-inch dot for that one, and 7. Now 9 and 10, these packs come with more little dots than the big ones, so I got to use them. There's really no reason behind using the smallest one on 9 and 10, except for 9 is a single shot, a reload, and then a fire on 10. So, you know, take your time, slow down, try to hit it. So let's make it work on your speed and efficiency on your reload, and slow down and be accurate. So make it the small dots, why not? Get a little carried away trying to rush the last shot here, but you know, hey, I think I did this from about 5 yards. It's a handgun. It's about all you need to do. So there it is. Made this one. I don't know, what did it cost me? 13 cents to make this target. But it's not about the money. Oh, the ammo was way more expensive than that. That's 50 shots. That's a whole box. That's why I like the dot torture also. It's, you know, when it's all said and done, when the smoke clears, you've fired a box of ammo. 50 round box. I don't know, I'm weird like that. I like symmetry. My OCD, I suppose. This is one of my wife's favorites. She likes the fly paper. I've made a game out of it. They have a scoring system right here. If you hit the head, it's something, or wing or body, whatever. I like the fact that there's 3 different size flies on here, we assign a point value to the smallest ones, higher than the medium size, and least point value to the large ones. The large flies will get you 2 points, the medium flies will get you 4 points, and the small fly will get you 8 points. And if you just nick it, you know, hey, count it. What's interesting about that point system is there's 19 flies on here total. And with that point value, if you had a perfect score, it would be a perfect 100. And so what I did with this drill is I put a time to it. You know, use the timer, and you get 20 rounds to hit 19 flies, and you do it as fast as you can. I call it time flies. That's my drill. This one, I took 50 seconds and scored a 58. Which isn't too bad, you know. I can do better. I didn't even shoot for this guy. That would have got me 8 more points. Anyway, that's fun to do. You know, just beats throwing this thing out there and just putting holes in it, which that's fun too, but this, you know, kind of makes it more interesting. I asked my wife, you know, what do you want to shoot today? She goes, let's shoot the flies. Another thing she likes to do is a dart game. Now, I don't have any with me right now, but they have, you've seen the Birchwood KC splatter dart boards, but it's kind of limited to the games you can play. You can play cricket on it, that's fun, but you know, all the numbers on there, like this regulation dartboard here. This I printed off of targets.com, I believe, and I cut it out to make a template to draw my own, because this is just so dang small. I mean, look at the size of that. How far down range you need to put this one to be able to hit it, you know? About a foot out in front of you. So I drew some bigger. I don't have any of those with me right now, but hey, they look pretty good for homemade. And it's got all the numbers like this, so you can play more games than just cricket. And she likes that one, you know. It's nice, you know, the triples and the doubles count. It's fun, you know, darts and shooting, it's pretty much the same activity when you're trying to hit points on the target. So that's that. I'm gonna show you that. I'm gonna draw a daggum dartboard. All my targets are in the trunk of the car, and my wife has the car at work, so I can't pull one out. But I'll draw one. I'll show it to you. Okay, so there it is. One other thing I like to do is put a paster from one of those shoot and see deals. Here we go. You know, one of these pasters. Fits perfectly in the bullseye. Get that off of there. And totally reveals when you hit the bullseye, the double bullseye. So it's just like a real dartboard. Has a double bull and a single bull area. That makes it very nice. So even when you're back at, you know, 7-10 yards, you can see it very well. Another thing I'll do is I'll color these in and number them. You don't have to. I mean, you could play right there. You know, numbers would be nice. And I'll do that, and I'll show you the finished product. Okay, got it colored in. No numbers yet, but I just wanted to show you how big this target is. That's my a Glock sitting there. It's a pretty big target. But when you're shooting for the triple ring and the double bull, it's hard to hit. So it's fun. It's an accuracy drill, but fun. So you're learning trigger control and sight alignment and all that good stuff, but playing the game at the same time. So let me put the numbers on there and show you the final product. Okay, there it is. I hope you can hear me. I had to turn the music up. You know why. Yeah, probably the best rock and roll song ever. It's pretty good anyway. There it is with the numbers. I know what you're thinking. Man, that's too pretty to shoot. I don't know. That's half the fun of it. It didn't take that long anyway. It took, you know, not really any artistic ability. It's all mechanical drawing. So it was fun. You're probably also saying, well, you got too much time on your hands to draw that and then just to go shoot it. Well, I really got too much time on my hands because I'm making a YouTube video. Anyway, there it is. Hope that gave you some ideas. I don't have a sign-off saying yet, you know, like have a nice day or life is good. I'm not that big time yet. This is my first one. I'll come up with something.